Okay, so they've done it before. That doesn't make it right. Hi, first and foremost, sorry, not sorry if you can't see my face, but I am blind and I can't look in the viewfinder. Secondly, forgive the. Yeah, I want you to be able to hear me. Um, Forgive the noise in the background. I got the morning news on. Look, I just saw on the news that these walkouts are not exactly unheard of. Different parties have, you know what? We're not going to do this right now. Yes, we are, but we're not going to do this like this. Um, they just made a point about how these walkouts have happened before. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, um, I just did a video about this yesterday. We have a whole. We have a political party in our state refusing to work because they don't like a bill. And I think the governor said it best in her YouTube video. I might even try to find that and link it below. If I don't, just believe me when I say the governor of this state made a YouTube video. And in it, they played a 10-second portion of it on the news. And you hear her say, if you don't like a bill, work to change it. And if you still don't like it when it goes to the floor, vote no. That's how you make laws. And I absolutely agree with her. That's how you make laws. How you make laws is not to say, oh, I don't like this and I don't like it so passionately, I'm not going to fucking go to my job. Forgive the cuss word, but I'm just pissed. Look, I have a job and I love my job. And if I decided I didn't love my job, or if I was mad about something, and I tried this crap of, oh, I don't like this, so I'm not going to work. Tell me I would have any leg to stand on when my boss and or HR at the company came back and said, you no longer work here. If you're going to do that, then you don't need to worry about working here anymore because you're fired. They would have every right to fire me. And anyone else that would just, I don't want to work. I don't like what's going on. I don't believe in what goes on there. I'm not going to work anymore. First of all, there actually is a completely legitimate, viable way to stop working at a place if you don't believe in it. It's called resigning. I quit. I resign. I no longer work here. I am making that decision of my own free will. And that's what people can do, not just politicians, but anyone, if they don't want to work anymore. They could quit. If they do want to work, you show up and do your job, unless you're like legit sick or are on a pre-planned vacation or something. Now, they did make a point to say that this is not the first walkout that's ever happened. First of all, they did this crap last year over the same bill. And apparently, like in 2007 and then some other year, it happened too. So these walkouts aren't completely unheard of. But just because it's happened before doesn't make it right. You know, you could say that about anything. Yeah, crime and even legal but immoral activity has been happening all through the ages. Well, it's happened, you know, it has happened before. I can get away with it. People have gotten away with it before. Is that an excuse? Not to me. Just because people have done it before doesn't mean it's not wrong. Republicans, go back to work. Whether I'm a Republican or a Democrat, whether I agree with the bill that is allegedly causing this or not, whether I have any interest in being a politician or not, get your butt back to work and fight about how to change the bill. And if you lose, vote no. And if you still lose, well, damn it became law anyway. But you know what? At least you tried. By sitting here and not doing anything in protest, you're not trying to do anything. Even when people go on strike, I said this yesterday, if you don't like working conditions or something, you can unionize and go on strike. But even that, you're trying to get a solution. You stand on the picket lines until the next union meeting, and then you go to the union meeting and fight with the management again, and hopefully somewhere in the cycle of picketing and fighting with the boss, you can eventually stop fighting and hammer out a compromise that everyone can be satisfied with, and then start going back to work. That's how a strike works. This is just people like refusing to go to work because they're pissed. And then not only are you succeeding in not getting this law passed, you're not succeeding in getting any laws passed. This is not how Congress is supposed to do their job. Get your asses back to work. Thank you for watching me vent. I'm not sure what's happening to this channel. I did not intend for it to be, and it is not a political rant channel. It's just that sometimes, and it's an election year. If I wanted to turn this into a political channel, I could just have a field day about what I think about different political, whatever. But that's not what this channel is. I'm not interested in doing that. But in a vlogging channel, you kind of get everything sometimes, don't you? I mean, a vlogging channel is a person talking about what they are interested in, what they have thoughts about, what they have reactions to. And right now, the biggest thing I've got a reaction to is the fact that these people are refusing to work, and they think that's how they're going to stop this law from becoming law, or stop this bill from becoming law. Yeah, you're stopping this bill from becoming law, and you're not doing anything about other bills. There's other bills that need to be dealt with, and you're not necessarily against those bills, are you? But your refusal to come together over this one bill is stopping everything from getting done. Fight out the one you don't like, and then get on with your job. By the way, if you're wondering, whatever happened to driving me crazy? There's one coming up tomorrow. Whether it's going to be one of two videos, whether I'm going to go off again tomorrow, or or if it's the only video you'll see, I don't know. But the way I see it, these two videos that weren't necessarily pre-planned are things that might give oomph to my channel. So there. Anyway, driving me crazy is still going on. I need to edit the videos that I have. I do have one ready for tomorrow. I have one that I need to actually make. I'm going to have Ira, my virtual assistant, describe this video for me, because I really like Chris, but he didn't do a very good job. Well, him and his whole team didn't do a very good job of, they did a good job of reacting to the video. They didn't do as good of a job as describing the video. I don't know what happened, really. The light was green and something happened, and I don't know. I need to find out what that was about and then maybe react to it. And then decide if I want to put that on YouTube or not. But driving me crazy is still a thing. It's just not happening in this it's not happening in this moment because it's not Thursday and you're getting these videos because, first of all, because I'm finally finding my voice, and because what I want to talk about is these so-called Congress people that are acting a lot more like well, I was talking to a driver about this the other day, or yesterday rather. I said, what do you think about these people that think the way that they can avoid getting a law passed is to refuse to show up to work? And this driver's like, you know, what it makes me think about is a baby throwing a tantrum, not a grown-up elected official doing their job. I'm like, you know, you make a good point. Yeah, get the hell back to work and fight against the law if you don't like it that much. Thank you for watching. Please check out, or please follow me on Twitter, or if you really want to, on Facebook. Speaking of, I didn't even... check out the description below for services and petitions that I believe in, maybe even the governor's video if I find it. And I will see you in the next video when you hear what I have to say.